Hey guys, you're watching Boondocking with Dennis. The sun's out. The skies are reasonably blue. It's still a little hazy. I think it's going to go up to about, 76 degrees today. Warmer in Corpus. And we are making our way towards Corpus Christi right now. We're on Business 35 in Rockport. It was a good night. Slept good last night if you're new to the channel. I live full-time. You know what? I live full-time outside of my F-150. But every night I sleep in my F-150. There's a Lear topper on there. Today's mission is a subscriber that used to live here. I think he said he moved out away from here in 1958. Is that right, Daniel? Daniel asked me to check out a street for him in Corpus Christi. And he's been watching my Corpus Christi videos. And I thought you guys could use a Rockport break today. So we'll be heading to Corpus Christi. So hopefully in one of tomorrow's videos we'll have a nice video for Daniel. And I don't mind doing that, guys. It is 28 miles each way to where we're going, but if there's something in the general area you would like me to check out, whether I can get to it today or in 2 months when I'm, over in that area, it doesn't hurt to ask. And if I say yes, it doesn't hurt to remind me. Because my memory's not that great. Unless you did me wrong, then I'll remember that for the rest of my life. What did we get? Oh, I got a joke from Christopher. Christopher says, never trust stairs. They're always up to something. I know it's an old joke. It's a dad joke. They're supposed to be old. That's another one that might be too funny for my channel, Christopher. They're supposed to be lame. It's easy to find good jokes. What do we got over there? Some egrets were in the puddle. There was something I didn't quite recognize. So yesterday I got to meet Jason from Jason's TX Adventures. And spent about, I'm thinking about an hour and a half with Jason. Gave him a little Rockport tour. And it was very nice to meet you, Jason. Check out his channel, guys. There's a link in the description. At the bottom of the description, there's, 20 channels that I watch, maybe. And they're in alphabetical order. So look for Jason's TX Adventures. And also, Jason gave me a gift yesterday. Thank you very much, Jason. I greatly appreciate it. One for Jason and then one for Daniel. There you go. All right, we're all caught up now. I got some good comments on when I told my almost drowning story, and that kind of set me down the road of other water related stories. The first time I was ever water skiing, and this was as an adult, maybe 28, 29 years old. We were in, I'm drawing a blank. It's a town that's on the same island as Atlantic City. And I used to go there quite often. My boss would send us down to his house. He had a 3-story, weekend summer house there. And it was right next to the third house away from a drawbridge. And they had a hot tub out back, and just he had a small boat. He also had a good-sized sailboat that he kept in different places. And I could tell you stories just about that sailboat. And I know a lot of stories about that sailboat that I'll never tell anyone, because that's how I roll. But we were water skiing, saltwater, on the back side of the island. And I got up, first time I got up, probably went about 100 yards, waped out, was waiting for the boat to circle back, and as the boat approached, like within 20 feet of me, something big hit me in my left leg. And you know, could have been a 2-foot fish, could have been a shark, you never know. And I actually had a good amount of scrapes on my calf, the outside of my calf. And that was enough for me. I was done water skiing for the day. Now, I still go in the water, but in New Jersey, it's the Atlantic Ocean. The waves could be pretty rough, and I never thought anything about it. But when I go in the water here in Texas, the wave, I mean, unless there's a storm going on, the waves aren't as strong as, you know, being in the open ocean. So more egrets. Wow. And when I was in Rockport, I saw a lot of blue herons, or as the scientific name, Eugene Maximus. Jamie, we're going by Rockport Terminal, and there's no trains parked down by the road, which I think is very rude of them. They should have different engines on display for us every day. I did get a complaint about my one train video that I made. I've only made one train video, and I got a complaint about it. And someone complained, with all the beautiful things to do in this area, why would you waste time making a train video? A train that runs through here 5 times a day. Well, dummy, it doesn't run through here 5 times a day. It hasn't run through Rockport or Ranzas Pass in a very long time, dummy. And if you have any problem with that, come find me. I'm at the Rockport Walmart every night, and we can discuss it face to face, and I'll be happy to explain it to you. I would be thrilled to explain it to you, dummy. There you go. People suffer from internet bravery. I guess that person didn't see literally the other 2,000 videos that I have from this area. So if I don't beat the crap out of this guy, I think Jamie Makin's going to come down and toss him around. How dare you, sir? How dare you? He could have been having a bad day. You know, his son could have came out of the closet, or his daughter could have came out of the closet, or his wife could have came out of the closet. I mean, there's at least 3 reasons right there. And sir, you should just love people who they are. God made them all. Show them the proper respect. And here's some unique advice you might want to try. If you're watching a video that you don't like, try another video. It doesn't even have to be by me. There are over 1 billion videos on YouTube, so if mine is bothering you, you don't have to just sit through it. You could change the channel. Or you could ask your son, daughter, or wife to change the channel. You know what? If you have time to make that complaint on a video, you probably don't have a wife, son, or daughter. So that was just asinine of me to even suggest that. But what you could do is leave your mommy's basement and go out and meet someone. There's still hope for you. Jesus loves you. Me, and I'm still on the edge about it. Ooh, we almost got hit by that car. That would not be fun. We're in Ranzas Pass, guys. How'd you like that rant? Well, how'd you like me hitting the phone like that? Yeah, so that was my New Jersey story. And I also got a very nice gift. Actually, I got 2 more nice gifts. Wow. Heart Photography. So thank you very much, Heart Photography. Sent me a gift through, I'm sorry, I have it written down, but I don't want to crash. PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. And that was very nice of you, extremely generous. And yeah, that's going to go right into the gas tank. And then one more, guys. Diana from Denver sent me a very nice gift. Diana from Denver, always very encouraging, very nice person. Her and her husband, just all in all, nice, decent people with a sense of humor. And I actually muted her accidentally about a month ago, and then she let me know. And muted means you could see my channel, you could post comments, but you can't, no one can see them, including me. And when we get a notification that someone has commented, the button right below that is mute. Mute this subscriber. So I apologize again, Diana. I got fat fingers and a fat head. So thanks for understanding, and thank you for the gift. You guys are awesome. Spent this morning watching videos by, so who have I watched today so far? Allastrology, Jamie Makin, Jason TX Adventures, and Ernie Hatmaker. Oh, and Rusty 78609. Those have been my Sunday views so far at 9:56 a.m. And I stopped and saw Luciano, and I gifted him some. There's a guy pulling out, but I don't know which way he's going because he does not have his turn signals on. Dropped him off some hand sanitizer that I was gifted, and I dropped him off some chicken drumsticks, and he was happy to get them both. Actually, Nancy took the hand sanitizer. Luciano said he was good. There'll be no sanitizing those hands. And no good deed goes unpunished, because now I have a list to pick up for Luciano, and I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. Flour for the chicken and vegetable oil for the chicken. So I think they're making fried chicken, and I'm sure it's going to turn out a lot better than my pan-seared chicken. I just can't do fried foods anymore, and I love fried chicken. I'm sure I could eat a piece, but anything else, and I'm going to be busy the rest of the day. Since I had my gallbladder removed, fried food is not my friend. But we still love each other, though. I might be going to Arkansas in June to visit friends. I have to wait till it gets a little closer and check their schedule. Apparently my friends in Arkansas have a life and things to do. I find that very rude of them. You should just sit at home and wait for me to stop by. But I haven't been, if I go in June, that'll be almost 2 years. You don't need turn signal, sir. Come on, just come on over. We'll all guess. I like it. It keeps us on our toes. Custom. What's it say? Painless? Painless. Painless. Got a custom plate. There we go. Head on down the highway. We're in Aransas Pass. About to come up on Ingleside and Gregory, and then Portland. I'm going to try going to Chili's again. I found out who sent me the Chili's card, and she doesn't want her name mentioned, but thank you very much, Chili's friend. I went to Chili's last Sunday and had real great service, real great meal. And then I went there 2 days ago to use this gift card that I currently have. And I was the first one in as usual, and no one else in there, and no one else waiting to come in outside. And I said, can I sit here? There's a faux maitre d' person there, you know, the hostess. And she said, no, you have to sit over here. And I said, I don't have to. And she said, yeah, you do, because there's no server assigned here. And I said, I can tell you why I don't have to. And I left. I don't like to be told what I have to do. There are things that you have choices to do. But if the restaurant's empty and there's one server working and I'm the only table, and I go there often and I leave a nice tip every time I go, they could sit me where I would like to sit. And some days my knees are bothering me, and I like to sit by the front door anyway. I like to sit facing the front door, so if any trouble is happening, I'll have a clear shot. I mean a clear view of what's going on. And the only time I don't do that is if I'm with one of the boys or someone that I completely trust. One of the boys spent 4 years in the Marines. He's allowed to face the door. I'll put my back to the door if he's with me. And the same thing with one of the other boys. He's very aware of what's going on around him. And I'm not overly paranoid about that stuff, but I'm not going to be underly aware either. Bad things happen when you least expect them to happen, and that's just the rule. I have a cheat sheet written, which does me no good when I'm driving down the highway at, I don't know, 70 miles an hour. It's 75 is the speed limit here. Well, I actually did good. Oh, I got a final joke from my buddy Mike. What does a lawyer wear when he goes to the courthouse? That's easy. A lawsuit. That's my entire cheat sheet, as far as I can tell. Now going 71 wild miles an hour. Well, guys, we're going to Chili's. And I guess I should address, I had 3 groups of people stop and see me yesterday. I also want to thank someone who sent me a gift and doesn't want to be mentioned. So thank you, that person. You know who you are. What is that? Is that smoke up there, guys? Maybe a controlled burn? Maybe a release from the chemical factory? It's hard to tell. It's so flat here. Sometimes distance is not your friend, you know. There's no reference points. It's white smoke. But it is 72 degrees. 72 degrees, guys. Wow. At 10:03 a.m. A little bit different than the weather we've been having. Well, we're coming up to construction, which is not fun. So I guess I should put the phone down and pay attention. Thanks for letting me ramble and rant. Yeah, that's just coming over from the refinery right there. It's okay, it's just smoke coming from a refinery. Nothing to worry about here. Coming up on Gregory, guys. Well, we've let it go this long, we might as well let it run, and I'll take you through the construction, huh? I'll take you through the first part of the construction, because it is a freaking mess. It is a mess. Keep you on your toes. Yeah, so I had 3 groups of people yesterday, which was awesome. But it took about 5 hours of my day, and that's not a complaint, but I just ran out of time to make videos, and I ran out of steam. So I made tuna with chopped celery and mayonnaise and put them on Hawaiian rolls, and I had one big meal yesterday. I think I had 6 tuna sliders. Absolutely delicious. And then I took a nap, and then I found some sunsets on my phone that I hadn't posted last night and this morning, and I took the easy way out. This little underpass we're going under, that now takes you over to Taft. You used to get off the road here and drive through a residential neighborhood to go to Gregory or to go up to Taft or Sinton, and now they've added that overpass. And now it's all construction until we get to the airport. I think we'll stop for breakfast, lunch, and dinner at Chili's, and then head over to Corpus. I like going to Corpus on a Sunday because the downtown area usually isn't crowded, and I usually get there earlier than this to avoid that. There's no football today, so everyone's going to have to find a different excuse to be drunk in the middle of the day. This is my exit right here, guys. And if you haven't been to Portland in a few years, you wouldn't even recognize it, because it is vastly changed. It's changed in the last 6 years. When I first moved here, I lived in Portland for 2 years. New hotels, new restaurants. It's really, they added a refinery, new churches, new everything. Well, thanks for riding along today, guys. Thanks for letting me roam and ramble, follow my footsteps to the golden sounds of her diamond desert. Thanks for watching.